Here's my problem with modern sci-fi. It always cuts to black right when I start caring. Project Hail Mary? Great. Humanity survives. Science wins. And then we're done. No, I want to stay in that universe. Drop me in a random star system. Low fuel, no plan. Let me figure it out. That's why Foundation Galactic Frontiers is interesting. Yes, that Foundation. Isaac Asimov. The guy who basically wrote the playbook Hollywood keeps borrowing. You're not the hero. No chosen one nonsense. You're a traitor. You explore, make deals, pick fights you probably shouldn't, and live with it. Meanwhile, you're running your ship, building it piece by piece, managing crew, resources, basically trying not to suffocate in deep space. Always a plus. And when things go south, they really go south. Ship combat, ground combat, because space wasn't dangerous enough already. What I like is the scale. You feel small. The universe feels huge, and no one's coming to save you. That's sci-fi. Check the link in the description or scan the QR code to download it. Mobile, PC, your choice. You'll get a free hero and battleship to start and use my code for extra resources. Because trust me, you're going to need the help. Movies end. This is where the story keeps going. Did you know that Dave Filoni suggested that Leia be the Obi-Wan of the Star Wars sequels? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay. This from Fandom Pulse. Let me bring this up and have you read it. But it's this is, we've heard this. I think there's a question now. Can you see that? I'll zoom in.
Yeah, let me
go for it.
Okay, here we go. From Fandom Pulse, Dave Filoni suggested that Leia be the Obi-Wan of the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy. I love that. We should shift it so Leia is the Obi-Wan of the entire trilogy. I don't even think it hurts that she's not primarily the mentor figure in VII because seven because John had been saying the audience expectation is so on Luke. And when that proves not to be true, that's way more powerful. It's dangerous because it makes it so that the women of Star Wars, because it makes it so about the women of Star Wars. Something to me says that's right. There's something happening culturally. You look at birth regeneration. The world itself needs a healing. All of those things are emblematic of the mother character in myth. They're all matriarchal things. Mother Earth itself. Global warming is a hot topic. George Lucas was always so good about tapping into what's happening in the culture, and he hit us with it. The idea that we have Leia, the mother character who needs healing in her own right, that's something we can get in a deeper way. Was Dave Filoni the right choice to head Lucasfilm?
No. I mean, that's a really quick answer. 100% no. If that's what he was thinking, talk about turning a boy brand into a girl's brand. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, I was so excited for the sequels. We're going to see Han, Luke, and Leia. Luke being a badass older Jedi around the age of Obi-Wan, who would bring forth a new generation of Jedi. And we didn't get any of that. We didn't get any of that. I just think now he's going to head up Lucasfilm. I think it's a big mistake. I'm not excited in the least.
Except for the Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie.
Well, they've gone back, going back to the well. Ryan Gosling is, look, Star Wars Starfighter, a very uninspired title for a movie. We'll see how big of a character Ryan Gosling is in the movie. He may not be the lead character. There'll be, he'll be a side character in it. But
for a guy who is doing a lot of work out there, for him not to be the lead or to him just be a side character, that is a decision that will baffle me if it's true.
Well, how about this? Dave Filoni is great at the cartoons. His ideas when it comes to the live action, horrible.
Yeah. Well, at least with the cartoons, he had Lucas's ear at that time. And then to make Leia the mentor in the sequels, I mean, how did she exactly use the Force in the original series? You know, it made sense for it to be Luke because we followed Luke's journey through the Force, through harnessing the Force, and then finally with Return of the Jedi. But now you're just going to make stuff up. We're going to get the matriarchal end of the Force, and that's the story we all want to have told.